Hey everyone, so in this video, in continuation from where you left off with your saturated edit, you're going to start using a filter gallery. So here I'm going to select one of my layers to add a filter on, okay? So I'm going to choose my black and white layer. So as you can see, I've got black and white layer and that's paper clipped to this image. So to add a filter, you go to filter at the top row, and you can experiment with any of these filters that's shown here, but I'm going to show you the filter gallery where you've got a little bit more options in terms of how you want to edit. All right, so you can drop down to find those different sort of filters that you want to apply. If you can't see the whole image as I can here, you need to select on the 100% button along here and select fit in view, and that will allow you to see the whole image. So I quite like this bas relief outcome. You can even adjust the toggles to create a more detailed kind of outcome. And once you're happy with that, you can even press OK. And that should affect onto that layer that you selected earlier on. Okay. And then you're going to press File, Save As, go to that filters folder that you've been saving your work on, drop down to JPEG, and you're going to call this FI as in short for filter, and then 1. But it would be easier if you call it bas relief, I think it was called. So the name of that filter that you've used. And then you press save. So you want to name the filter because it'll be easier for you to annotate your work later on so you remember what that filter is called. All right, then you're going to select the history button at the top here, and you're going to undo that. You can even just press Ctrl Z if you want. Select the layer that you want to add the filter, and this time you're going to choose another filter. And I'm going to try one of these filters on this drop-down section. So I'm going to try the distort one, and I might try the ripple effect, okay? And again, you can zoom out a little bit so you can have a better view, and you can adjust the toggle to create that distorted look, and then you press OK. And then you go to File, select Save As, go to Filters folder, drop down to JPEG, and this time you're going to call it FI, and you're going to call it Ripple because that was the name of the filter. And then you press save and make sure it's a large file and save again. And let's undo that, and we're going to do apply another filter. So select that layer that you want to add that filter to. Let's go back to filter gallery and see what other options you've got there. So I'm going to try this stylized one, and again adjust the toggle. Sometimes it might be slow because it might be working from a large file of yours, and then press OK. And then you do the same thing again, save as, go to JPEG, and you're going to call it stylized because that was the name of that filter. And then select OK and enter, undo again, select that layer that you want to apply the filter, select filter gallery or whichever from that drop down menu option, and you're going to choose another filter, maybe somewhere from a different section if you like. So I'm going to see which one I might want to choose. Maybe this one. You can adjust it accordingly. Quite like the dark shadows that it's creating on there. Just creates a bit more of an impact of this sort of isolated look. And then I will press, because it's not showing color, remember this is clipped with the black and white layer, but for you it might be different. Then you go to File, click Save As, and then save it in the Filters folder, select JPEG, and name of that edit, which I can't remember at the top of my head, so I will need to cancel that and just remember what filter that was. It was called Dark Strokes. Okay, so I'm going to press cancel and then go back in again. And drop down JPEG, FI, and dark. And then press save, press OK. And that's it. So you can make as many filter applications as you want. So you can make 4, 6, or 8. So it shows that you're really exploring and experimenting. Okay.